Hello everyone, today what we're going to be doing is working on the UC-25. Hope the music's the right volume. If it's not, let me know and I'll put it down or up. But otherwise, yeah, I think we should probably just start on this. So there we go, so we've got not too much. I think I should probably show you the syncing and stuff in the time-lapse. Unfortunately, the last time-lapse was too quick to actually showcase that. I was making very quick, but if we need electricity, of course. So we'll see, that starts filling, blah blah blah. Both easily filled. See, okay, so we're diving already. Which is good. But the issue is that you'll see very quickly that, well, the front of the boat will probably start to pitch up, unless, of course, yeah, so it's starting to pitch up, as you can see. And we don't want that. Hey, Alexi. How you doing? So, I think what we're going to do is, firstly, let's add a fuel oil tank in the front. Because, I mean, this front tank is too big. So, let's shorten these, like, a lot. Probably here. That's a lot of crap I don't actually need. Wow. Okay. Let's fill that up. How are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Alright, we need to... I think we need to do that. Okay, let's try that now. So, how big's the front tank? Oh, did I must have left a hole somewhere. I left a hole somewhere. No. Yeah. You know, because we want to go to here. Okay. Let's fix that. It's slightly aft of the torpedo tube, which is there. Yep. I didn't think that through, did I? Yeah, and window, I think so through. Let's put a block there, just make it uniform. Let's see how big the tank is now. 42,000, okay. So I think we'll probably want to add a fuel oil tank somewhere. That's right, because this is our fuel tank. This is our aft ballast tank. This is our front one. Maybe we could bring the wall of that one back a bit. I need to put my X-plane up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was so dumb. everything I did was useless. Of course. Oh man. Okay, so I assume that's sealed. That looks sealed, that looks sealed, that's good, that's good. Let's get rid of this layer here. And let's, yeah, let's just fix this up. Alright, nice. Let's bring it there. And, oh, that's not really much of a difference, is it? Alright, well, we put it a little bit back. Like a little bit, but just a little bit. I guess we can also have a tank in... I mean, we could probably put some tanks inside of here. Maybe? I don't know. Let's make a trim tank. So I think we need one of those. So let's make that maybe here. Somehow we're gonna have to connect it, so let's use that trick there, just to fluid meter. Put one of those there. It's got a dial. And unfortunately it's not really a great time for streaming today because of the what's it called? Just the time of day. Just the time of day. So we've got our aft trim tank. And we will just get the total capacity. I'll put that there. Max aft trim. There we go. I'll also put another one in for our max forward trim. And let's get rid of those. No. Alright, we need to put this trim tank somewhere. It's probably kind of needs to be forward of the torpedo tubes. Kind of. The space here will be... Oh man. All the space here is going to be used for torpedoes, so... we'll make the tank about this big. Was there anything important there? I can't remember, was there? There was not. That is good, because then I can do that to connect them. Let's get again another fluid meter. Fluid capacity, and let's hook it up to maximum so that we can adjust the sizes of these tanks accordingly. I think I need to sort that trim tank out a bit. Looks like the trim tank's slightly larger than I didn't do the explain. Oops. It's probably going to end up being smaller than that anyway. So that's, yeah. Oh, that's way bigger. Way bigger. That's like, what, 40% bigger than the other one? Just not what we need. So let's just try and shorten it a little bit on this end. That would explain a few things. That would explain it, yeah. Right, let's try that. This is very much just... Oh gosh, no, it's not big enough. Damn it! Let's try the original place we had it, and hopefully that adds 1,000 liters. Yep, that's exactly what it did. That's good. Okay, let's sort out these. Let's get a tilt sensor, but in blue. Get the sense our pitch, and let's get right. Let's type in than. We can have a greater than and a less than on each side. Okay, so we wanna fill the aft tank if we are pitching downwards, which means that our pitch is negative. Yes. So if the pitch is negative... Wait, so what is A less than B? B is 0. Okay. Then we want to fill. That's our fill. That's our empty. Now for this one, A less than B, this is going to be the forward. So if... Oh. It's less than... We want to empty, and that's our fill. So that's empty, fill. Empty, fill. Okay. Let's get some pumps. Oh man, this is expensive so far. Yeah, are we in the right tank? What's the fuel tank? Which one was the... This is the tank, okay. Well, I think we only need one pump for this. So let's get... Oh man. Okay, there we go, so we can pump water in. But we need a way of getting rid of that water. We can use the water voiding trick to do that. Hey Kenway, how you doing? Love the channel. Beautiful command for Hey Bigman boy, love the channel. I've been watching all your last Stormworks videos. Glad to see one of the YouTubers playing the game still going. Submarine looking good. Cheers. Cheers bro. It's yeah, I have to say there are a lot of Stormworks YouTubers just aren't committing to the game. I think that's mostly because of just the way that it gets treated by the developers sometimes. But I mean, I want to stick by this game, so you know, I might as well stick to it. Okay, now we've got. Oh wait, where did I put those pumps? Okay, so here's a trim tank. 2. So we're gonna entrance and exit pumps. Oh man, this is essentially just gonna be plumbing today. What's all this? So this is the main tank. This is the trim tank? Is it? Where did this pink wall come from? Oh, yes. Okay. I know where that came from. Okay, so this is the... Where is the actual tank? I've lost my own fluid tank. Is this it here? This is it here. Okay, good. Let's find a place where we can draw fluid from inside of this tank. So I think... I mean, we can't do that. We do that, but that's not necessarily below the water line. We could always put a pipe through here and draw it down? Oh man, this is difficult because it's surrounded by curves and a torpedo tube. And if we go down, you see we actually go into the pressure hole, and I don't really want to have to do that, but it might be that we do that, so let's do that. Let's just temporarily do that. Obviously the pipes are going to get rerouted later on. Fluid ports. Glad I have the X-plane enabled. That would have been embarrassing. Big fan of it myself. Really hope the enemy AI improves. Looking forward to more conquest. Yes, I recorded a conquest episode yesterday, but unfortunately that won't be going up until New Year's, because I have an announcement that I'm going to be making, and I might as well say it now on the live stream and say it later again, but I'm going away for New Year's with my family to the family batch, and so we're going to be there for, you know, we're going to be there for 10 days, so I'm going to be away from my computer. It's in a reasonably not rural, but it's in an area that doesn't have good internet, and I don't have a laptop, so I can't run it off my mobile data, since we don't have an internet provider there. So it is very much just offline mostly. Obviously I can use my phone, but yeah, I can't do anything that involves Stormworks. So I mean, I can talk on community stuff, I can respond to comments, but I'm not going to be able to make videos in that time. So I will be preparing though, and I have prepared for when I get back. I will be. I guess we've got the challenge that we're gonna have to do. So that'll be good. So we've got empty pumps here. That's the empty pumps. There are so many on-off signals. Alright, let's try this. Hope the holidays are enjoyable. Everyone deserves a break. Yeah, honestly, it's been oh man. Yeah, it's definitely been quite, yeah. Right now, this looks like it's pitching up slightly, so it's trying to compensate for that, hopefully. So if I go into... Okay, so this is our oil fuel tank. This is our ballast tank. And this is the other tank here, which currently has no fluid in it. Because in theory, this tank here should be pumping a bit of fluid. Why is it not? It's pumping. Maybe we don't have enough pump power, which would make sense. So let's get some more pumps. And let's place them like that. Or actually, let's place them in here. Because vertically it's hard to pump stuff upwards. Actually, you need, I believe, every 10 blocks you need another pump. Alright, let's see what that does. So this is in the pressure hull. We just go down here. Nope, that's outside of the boat. That's pumping, but it's not receiving water. Is it still not enough? Huh. That is peculiar. Let's add another pump. Oh man. There's a lot of pumps already. I mean, that's all pumps, pumps, more pumps. This is all mines, so they're not pumps. Huh, okay. Alright, let's see if we can get into here. Why are they not pumping? Damn it. They should be pumping. They have every they should be able to pump. There's no fluid in here. Gosh. Are they just not receiving the fluid? I don't know, should we try... Let's just try something completely different. Let's do that, and let's see if they can pull water in. Okay, so they're not pulling stuff in either. Gosh. Okay, so that's not the issue. It's not a bug with those. What about... Let's just give the pumps a constant on symbol. Let's place that up here. Okay, are these pumping in? They are not. Really? I don't have to worry about electricity because I've got electrics. Hans has joined the call. How you doing? Alright, these pumps have been horrible. Gosh. I'm stuck in the wall. Of course. Okay, I think we'll just leave that for now. So I don't know what is going on. So we will just leave that. Leave the pumping at the moment. Let's get rid of... Oh, we got rid of those numbers. Okay, so we've just got a tank, blah blah. Hey Hans, so what should we do now? Because I mean we can make the anchors. We make the anchors. I feel like that's a good idea. They would be. They would literally be that size. The holes are that size. Yeah, let's do the anchors. See if we want to cut stuff. So. Alright, cool. Now, I don't know which way they open exactly. I do think they open upwards a bit. Not going to worry about this being airtight. It's an anchor. It's, you know, it's never going to be airtight. Switch box, micro switch box, nice. Pop that up. Button to open the. Oh, we should probably configure this. I don't think it needs to open the full way. Probably about that. Let's try this. Let's try this. So let's go to the front. Let it rise back up, and if we. Okay. Yep. I don't know. I don't think that's enough for the anchors to drop out. Oh. I mean, I just dropped. But I mean... Nice little hole though. Don't take that out of context. Don't take that out. Oh man. Let's put that at like 0.7. Just to open it a bit more. Let it rise. Yeah, I think we can... I think the anchors can drop out of there. Oh man. I think we're just gonna have a singular anchor. I don't know if that's the original thing. I don't know why we'd have two. Let's just have one anchor, and so we'll get a winch. We probably need a huge winch. No, we need a large winch. So it's not the size of a Colossus. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Let's get some pivots. Just so that it almost kind of naturally slides off. I don't know if that'll work. It probably won't, let's be honest, it probably won't. But I mean, it's worth a try. Alright, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Let's get another pivot and build a block off of that. A rope anchor. Oh, we need an electrical cable anchor because we need to have a mag all. So let's get a block and a mag all. Don't know how I'm going to make an anchor shape. I'm not really familiar with anchor shapes. It's not exactly something that you study, you know. Maybe control pins. I don't know, let's get a handle. There we go. In theory, generally, they were, I mean, you had to get up to the surface to anchor, and you had to get someone to do it. So, open that, pop down here, grab the anchor, put it in the water, and then lower. Make an Ohio class submarine that can deploy an SEO delivery vehicle. Okay. That's an awesome idea. But an Ohio class submarine is 170.7 meters long. And I still want to play this game. As cool as it is, I want this game to be playable. And unfortunately, an Ohio class submarine is not such a thing. Let's sort out this winch system. Let's just get some push buttons. So, got in, out. We need another button. I just typed in something I didn't need to type. And we'll put that to our on-off input send. And then the receive can go to that. Get an indicator light. Anchored, there we go. In, out, let's connect our in, out. Wait, no, that's the wrong way up. Let's get a dial as well to see how long it is. Yeah, sorry, it's just an Ohio class submarine is cool, but it's just so big. Alright, let's test out this anchor system. Okay, cool. Sorry, at 100 meters. Rope, typically, just hanging through the ground. We technically don't need that handle, actually. Okay, so that drops. We should probably put a weight on it, actually, instead. And so let's just... Why'd that not work? Oh, man. Hey, Super Bat Linda. Yeah, I haven't played Stormworks in a while. Forgot about how laggy it is. Oh, man, it is so laggy. So laggy. Okay, let's get rid of the handle on this anchor. Let's put a weight block. Let's try this again. So we've got... Go here. No. I'm gonna have to put some more kind of... Okay, let's put it out a little bit. Let's, oh, man. Oh, this is... I'll just keep walking off the side. I think what definitely needs to be changed is the swimming dynamics. They are atrocious. Okay, so you can hop up like that. Now we could close it, but I'm not going to. We're going to put that there. Alright, cool. That's oh man, that's cursed. That's cursed. Let's rail ourselves in. have a little bit of slack on it. There we go. Okay, that's good. Well, we are anchored. Which would be good if we wanted to, you know, pull these mines out and, oh no. Hang on, let's put that, oh no! Let's put that mine back in. Because you see, if we don't have this mine in properly, it'll just drop through. Oh man, such a weird system, this one. Oh no, oh no. Oh gosh. We need to somehow turn this mine around. And I am... Oh no. Hate this. Just getting stuck. Go stuck. Oh no. Should we just detonate one of these mines? Let's detonate one of these mines. Yeah, let me out. Now, let's wait for this to be armed. It's armed. So. Oh. Well. I mean, if we try to empty the front, we can empty it, but, yeah, for some reason, I don't feel like we'd be able to rescue that. Yeah, it's a huge explosion because we've got 18 mines in there and 2 torpedoes, which... Don't know if the torpedoes blow up? Do the torpedoes blow up? Let's check. Oh. Torpedoes... Oh. 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 Yeah, the torpedo is gone. That one's gone as well. Everything in there is... I'm guessing that's flooding. That's flooding. Pumps are fine. But I mean, oh. Oh my. Yeah, well, that's, I need to get rid of those pumps there. Yeah, so, I think if you're using this in multiplayer, keep in mind that if you hit the mine tube, or just in general, if you hit the mine tubes, you are gone. Because they go boom. Right. Oof. Let's try, XOR system. Or, let's just save this. And let's try something. So... Let's say that, you know, if we want to... So this is filling, empty, fill, empty. So let's say this is our fill front. This is our fill rear. This is our empty rear. So empty front. Let's try that. So fill front, let's hook that all up. It's hooked into itself. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is our that's our fill at the rear. Alrighty, let's see what this does. Yeah, that's not working. That's not working. No. Okay, let's just generally try to balance this out by... Well, I mean, we have to add tanks to this torpedo. Oh, yes, we need to do that. Okay. We're going to add the... we're going to add the tanks for the torpedoes and stuff like that, which are the water-round torpedo tanks, so we've got to add those. Let's get some fluid ports. And these are just going to come directly from there. Gonna pump. There we go. And this is not something where we void the water, because this is going to be filled with water by default. We're going to turn this into our torpedo. This is going to become our torpedo water-round torpedo tank for compensating for torpedoes. I think since that's at the bottom, this should be pulling water back in, and it's going to be pushing water in. Also need a fluid meter. That's a fluid spawner with a fluid meter. I always get these wrong. Fluid meter. There we go. So measure how much fluid's in there. Vendor FYI. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's... What should we do? What should we do? I guess we can put a pipe down there. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Let's get a fluid spawner. In blue. Now this needs to be seawater. Okay. Let's get some buttons. I'll do just 2 of them. This is fill. Empty. Need lots of tiles for this. By that I mean 3. So we got hey, how's it going? Pretty good, thank you. How about you? How about you? Alright, so we got oh, man. Port tube level. This will be from. Gosh. Did I not do half the stuff with X-Plane enabled? Really? Again? Again? Ah, man. Alright, let's try that again. Why did my phone just open up something else? Okay. That's unusual. Another one of those. Another fluid port, there we go. And then in here we need a fluid meter. So if we go into our logic, fluid level. I hope I haven't got the sides wrong. I have, let me know. I always get port and starboard incorrect. Let me search it up. We need to make this our sea level. Port versus starboard. Okay, we got it right. That's good. That's good. Alright, we can keep working at that then. So there we go. So fill was the top pumps, and then that was the bottom. How much electricity is that? Oh my goodness. None of it's connected except the stuff in the mines and torpedoes. And the gun. Well, I think the electricity will deserve a live stream of its own when it comes. Okay, so how much water is in there? A decent amount of water. So if we... That's not filling for some reason. I mean, if we look at this torpedo tube, it's filling up. It's an attack sub. It's actually a mine laying sub, but it can be used as an attack sub. Okay, so exactly so we need 4,000 liters, and we've only got 3,600 liters in this tank here. We need to extend the size. We can do that by good old, well, let's do this. There we go. There we go. Now, why is one side not working? and the other's not. Because pump should be filling by right, it's facing the wrong way. So is that one, of course. Let's try that. Hopefully we've got enough water. Just enough water. Nice. So that's shooting down, those are shooting up. We need to wait for them to get to 2,000 liters. So it shouldn't take too long. Let's go into photo mode. Let's see how these are. Let's wait for the water to rise into here. Yep. Okay, let's compress until I can't anymore. In theory, we can empty it as well. That's good. Okay, so that's good, we can empty it. I don't know if this torpedo system is going to be manual or automatic. Probably manual. With some assistance. I haven't worked out how we're going to do it yet. I might use just ropes and sliders and stuff like that. In which case we'll probably have to make some new torpedoes, modify them. Right, so let's see. Is this empty fully? It does. Sweet as. Let's make some buttons for hatches in that color. So we got torpedo muzzle. Starboard torpedo muzzle. Okay. And then I guess we're going to need some push buttons for launching these torpedoes. Obviously these are temporary. We've got port torpedo launch, starboard torpedo launch. Because that way, if we I mean, the good thing is that we naturally set the torpedo tube slightly in the water. So we can actually launch the torpedoes at any altitude. But, you know, generally what happens is we do this. There we go. So fill them up. Oh, there's a fill. No, unfortunately, yeah, those do drop. Because of, well, yeah. And I don't set it a lot, but I mean... Are you gonna hop out? No? Ah, the water's not high enough. I mean, you do really have to be underwater to launch a torpedo. Why can't I go backwards? Okay, there we go. Okay, so unfortunately we lost a whole lot of water there. Probably keep those open. Nice, cheers. It's very much work in progress still. And these torpedoes clearly don't like to be launched at this altitude. But I mean, if we... It should pop out in a second. Oh! One of them popped out. Oh no! I mean, at least we didn't hit any of the mines. Okay, now let's okay. So those work, but we also have to I think what we should also add is we need a button that controls pulling water from the sea into the reserve tanks. So C to WRT. We'll get some pumps for that. Put them in white. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do anything forward of that torpedo tube. Can I do it under the torpedo tube? No. These torpedo tubes seriously limit the amount of space I can use. So in terms of water level, it sits... If we just paint this up, the water level sits about here. Which is really annoying. So how do I pass fluid up through a torpedo tube? What about that? What about that, actually? That's a good idea. Hatches along top. These are for mines. It's a mine-laying submarine, so in terms of, in real life, what would happen is you'd load your mines, 3 mines per tube, in here. And then, well, we would drop them out these hatches on the bottom. And, yeah, we'd just let them float. Haven't sorted out the logic in the submarine yet, but I know that the mines do in fact work. I could probably demonstrate them. I don't know if I have the bit though that does the demonstrating. If I do, I'll do it in a second. I just gotta find what I was just working on. Oh no. And I didn't have my X-plane enabled, of course. Oh well. Oh man. Okay. Didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, and that's what I thought about this sub as well. I thought, hey, look, I'd never heard of a mine laying sub before. I always thought that ships carried out that. So actually seeing it done by submarines was quite cool. Okay, we're just going to a very botched piece of stuff here. I'll pull this up. We can get rid of all these wedges that make the torpedo tube look nice. No one's there to see the outside of it. Let's get a big pump. We can fill this really quickly. Oh, fluid. And then where's the button we had? We got rid of the button, didn't we? SC to WRC. So water around tank. Let's see if that can pump in. These nuclear torpedoes. Well, I mean, we can make nuclear torpedoes in this game. People have made them. I've made one. The only problem is that this is a submarine from 1916, and people didn't really know what an atom was then. If my history fails me, then apologies. But I do believe it was okay. That does fill up. That's good. How are you powering the sub? It's got electric motors to drive it, and then we've got diesel generators here, which probably need to be extended in size, so that they're going to be a lot bigger by the end, because these do generate a lot of power. I just don't know if that's enough for these motors, because motors are quite thirsty. They're over thirsty in this game, like way over thirsty. But that's okay. So if we, so let's just say that hypothetically, you know, if we let's just say that we have a whole lot of water that we're going to dump out. Let's dump out a whole lot of this water. Didn't have nuclear torpedoes back then. Didn't know it was aerospecific. But yeah. So I think the atom was Ernest Rutherford. I think he discovered the shape of the atom in was it 1930? I don't know, it was around then. Yeah, it's unfortunately people didn't really have, well, the first nukes were the ones dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, so you know, they were definitely a hot mess, pun intended. I guess so that's all filling. That's good. Let's drop this down a little bit. And that tank at the front is good because it helps us maintain that neutral buoyancy we want. Okay, this dives a lot faster now. Actually, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Why is that happening? Why is it rolling? Let's try and balance out a bit. Seems to be at equilibrium. You know what, I think I'm gonna trust whoever downloads this when we finish it on the workshop. Just be like, yo, you can sort it out. the dive planes will help you balance, but in terms of ballast, that's up to them. Alright, so torpedoes. Fill the two torpedo tubes. Does a big explosion like that in underwater actually affect the wave physics and Stormworks? No, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. No, it just explodes anything nearby. Like, I mean, these mines, they do a ton of damage. I completely destroyed an AI destroyer with one of these mines. But I love how these are perfectly at 2000. But the waves aren't affected at all, which I would like. But I think that's just another thing that adds lag. Okay, so that's good. Open it to the outside seawater. It's neutral. That's all good. We can then launch our torpedo. I can feel the lag already, yep. Okay, cool. Torpedo number 2. For some reason they're heading off a slight heading, I don't know why. It's okay, we'll fix that later. What I mean. Yep, they're working fine, that's okay. Close the muzzles, empty them. What we might as well do is just in fact actually let's yeah. I think we need a button that pulls water from water round tank to the ocean, just in case we do what I just did and mess up the entire process. But we can put that there. And we'll just get a couple pumps there. Really? No, let's put a couple pumps there. Pump. Be awesome when you torpedoes mine. You see a bunch of water thrown to you. It would be awesome, but yeah, unfortunately I don't think the devs are interested in adding that. If they are, it's gonna be a lag fest. But I mean, it would be cool. Maybe we could suggest it to the devs. I forgot to do X-Plane again. Someone in me. Bro, what am I doing? Let's get our fluid ports again. Nice like that. Yep. Oh man. How many times have I forgotten about the X-Plane today? Like, how many times? Too many. Let's save that as our UC-25. Because I think we have done quite a bit of work on it today. So let's go for a dive. Let's go. Actually, wait, we'll go for a dive in a second. Do I have the mine tubes? Dude. Okay, so just to showcase these mines to you, this is what they will kind of look like, maybe minus the ugliness. So what will happen is you open the door, and if we go into photo mode, see that, you know, we've got all these doors here, but these are still what, yeah, and because, you know, they're just, you know, they're fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch. Just launch 6 mines. Don't know how many have bugged through the ground. Generally you do this at deeper water. But as you can see, they all start rising to the surface, which is what we want, because they were surface mines that were deployed. And we're going to cycle. And we just need to wait for that to click. And that's it. So we've cycled. These mines are active, so they can be activated by the key on the side or the, what's it called? Well, they can be armed by the key on the side, and they can be armed by being released by the hardboard connector. And once they are armed, if you push the contact sensor, it'll blow them up. And what we're going to do, let's just cycle through all these mines. Cycle through all these mines. We're not waiting for 2 click anymore, just 1. So we've only got 1 left. Okay, we've got all these mines. What is... Oh, that's another mine. Launching our last mines. Now, do we have vehicle damage on? Okay. We have so many mines. So many mines. Okay. Now, wouldn't it be funny if I just, you know... like... Is this armed? This is armed. Come on, blow up! Let me... Okay, there we go, so you know... They do a pretty decent amount of damage. Because they got a small warhead in them, but they're just... I don't know, they're pretty potent. Just... Okay, let's blow another one up. Let me blow this up. Let me blow this up. Come on. No. Oh my gosh. There we go. Well, we got 2 mines here. I wonder if... In fact, let's just grab this one. Bring it a little closer. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. That's quite fun, actually. Alright, let's get the UC-25 out. We are going to... We've got infinite electricity on, so we don't have to worry about engines. Usually, once this is finished, I guess we'll have to work on the engines, and if they don't generate much power, we will definitely have to make them generate enough. But I clutch up, make it to 7.7 meters per second, which is about 15 knots, which is the top speed of this thing. So we're currently accelerating to 7.7 meters per second, or 15 knots. How fast are we actually going? Okay, we're almost there. That's good. It's pretty on target. Goes over it instantly, kind of tries to drop down. See if it... Yeah, okay, so it's all good. Now, obviously, we'd have dive planes to help with this, to keep us steady during forward propulsion. I mean, this is no stabilization, which is pretty good. But as you'll see in a second, we need the stabilization during a dive. I think we do. Oh yeah, no, we do. We do. It'll start doing a wheelie in a second. It'll start doing a wheelie. let's sit in the seat. Yeah, it's doing a bit of a wheelie. We haven't got bilge pumps yet, so sadly we don't have bilge pumps. But I mean that's okay. Let's stop filling them. Let's just pop in here, so we can do that. There's a tiny bit of water in here now. But, I mean, we can come inside. I mean, like, enter, not the other... Oh, gosh. No, that was not a sexy time joke. But here we've got our mine tubes, so we've got, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mine tubes. They'll all be controlled from a single panel. Then we are going to have the torpedo room here, which will have access to our torpedoes, which are here. Yeah, we're doing a wheelie in a submarine. Okay. What else do we need to do? So we've got, we'll have a control room here, torpedo room, and stuff like that here, I believe. Yes. Yep. And then we'll have crew space, living quarters, blah blah blah. Underneath the control room, we'll probably clear out a few batteries for the supply closets and auxiliary machinery closet. We'll have some more crew captain's mess, blah blah blah. Then here we've got our engine room, obviously. Then here is our little maneuvering room with our motors. So you know they are. These are not running at much RPS at all, which is really nice. 4 RPS, I don't think they'll consume that much electricity, maybe. Unless, of course, because of the throttle they will. What else? Well, I guess we'll have to tune those. We'll have to tune those and tune the gearboxes. Maybe a 1-to-1 ratio at like 0.2 throttle will be more efficient, in which case we'll do that. But I mean, these have a lot of torque, so they can do that. Actually, this thing outputs almost 350, over 350 torque. No, almost 350 torque. That's pretty good. So we've got the maneuvering room, and here, we're going to have, well, along the side here, we're going to have another torpedo, and we're going to have, well, another torpedo tube that fires out the rear here, through the tail, and there's going to be a torpedo loaded in there by default. There's no reload for those, because in the real thing, the torpedoes for those were loaded through the top. You couldn't load them while underwater. But I mean, yeah, we're sailing along. It would be nice if I could get up though. That's nice. We've gone pretty far up, which is nice. I mean, we can't currently get up there, but we will in a... No. Oh, no fish. Whoop. There we go. We'll have to sort that out someday soon, but... I mean, we don't have steering at the moment. I mean, we've got a rudder, but we need to sort that out with an actual helm at some point. But I mean, thank you for watching, everyone. I think I'm going to end the live stream there, because I'm going to head off for my holiday break. And yeah, sorry, Gaming Cat, you kind of joined at the wrong time. But yeah, that's okay. So yeah, thank you for watching. I guess we'll finish this the right way, and yep. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, thank you for watching everyone.